Hi friends, I'm Dr. Melissa and welcome to Dr. Melissa's Kitchen, where I talk about all things healthy recipes that are plant-based and good for your mental health and gut health. I'm going to be introducing a new recipe. It's mochi. It's a rice-based recipe with red bean in it, black sesame, and also coconut sugar, which is not so bad compared to the processed style. So it's not gonna have any oil, it's gonna have some sesame seeds in it and some other ingredients to really boost your health. The most important thing about this recipe is not only the rice flour, but also the red bean. The red bean is where you can find a lot of fiber and protein. So there's tons of beans out there. Red bean is excellent because it has not only high protein, but also it helps fight chronic disease. Let's start cooking. So mochi is an ingredient that is really called Mochiko or rice flour. There's lots of brands out there. You wanna make sure you don't get any other additives. Get the pure rice flour. Literally, you get a nice bowl, pat it up, and start adding the flour. So this is a bowl that I'm gonna get for the sugar, and it's usually coconut sugar that I like to use. You can use other types of sugar, but definitely not white sugar. That's highly processed and that will spike your sugar and your insulin. And then maybe just a teaspoon of water. And then once you do that, you can pour it into the mochi powder. The thing is about rice powder is that you don't necessarily need to measure things to the T because it's all about the texture of getting that consistency that you need. So as you can see, I'm going to start rolling it around. And you just keep adding as you go. I'm gonna just get a nice small amount. I would say about 2.5 centimeters in diameter. And you just start rolling it. And you roll it around, use the crevices of your palm to make a nice ball. It's not about perfection. Once again, you're just kind of rolling it up. So look, it's like Play-Doh. It's nice and soft. Now you're gonna get your red bean. Red bean, I basically put them in little balls so I know how much I need. This is about 1 centimeter. And then you're just gonna put it in like that, and then kind of roll it around and cover it like this, like a little cave, just like that. So we'll put these balls over here on the hot pot, this boiling water. Don't worry if you mess up, if you have powder on the side, once you put it in, all that powder is just gonna come off. So basically once the mochi floats to the top, you know it's ready. You put it on a plate that's ready, and so we can start to add the toppings all around, and that's really going to be your powder. So let's talk about the benefits of all these toppings. With the black sesame, as I mentioned before, it's nice and sweet, and it also is natural, right? There's no sugar in it, and sesame is full of omega-3, and it's just powdered down. The actual whole sesame is, you can use a roasted white one that's kind of tan, or also the black one. I like to have a nice mix into it, just like this. And that also is full of omega-3, good for your brain, and also good for concentration, performance, and dementia prevention. Again, you can add a little bit of the coconut sugar on just one of them, but I don't like to add it unless I'm using matcha, because matcha can be bitter. Matcha has natural antioxidants that's rich in not only caffeine. Some people are sensitive to it, so just be careful because it can make you a little bit more energetic, excited, antsy. So I tend to mix both the green matcha and the coconut sugar together so that it won't be too bitter. This mochi is actually dedicated to my Mama Yu, so she taught me this recipe, but I'm adding a little bit more of some other new ingredients here on this side. So once you boil that, you have this mochi. You can put it around here and make it nice and beautiful. And once again, be very generous with this because you want to get every little crevice here. Thank you all for joining me at Dr. Melissa's Kitchen. I hope you subscribe, like, share the good word, and I hope you get to enjoy these mochi balls as much as I do.